Hi guys, Zeth here, and welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So I was just gonna show you guys and have this nice intro, but Minecraft actually crashed. Thankfully, these are actually still in the ore form, so I can do this and say, "Hey guys, look, we got normal native silver." I had a bit better of an intro last time, but I got that wonderful NVIDIA crash. So, yeah, lost like 2 seconds of progress, which I don't really care about. But, well, I wanted to show you guys the better footage. Anyways, I'm going to pick up a fair amount of silver here, I do believe. So, say hi again when this is all, when I'm ready to move on anyway. So, we've now moved on from our silver area. Quite a, we've moved a fair bit. Let's see, I think it's this map. Oh, well, I have to do that. Not quite. Okay. Definitely this map then. So, our silver was up here. I've gone whoop and down here, and now we have re-entered this map and found some more basalt. Now, basalt's nice because it'll spawn us some copper, hopefully. And copper's nice because my my iron pick broke. Okay. Can I... No. Great. Looks like I'm gonna have to break the spawner. That wasn't too bad. That took forever, actually. Okay, so we got... Don't want you, don't want you, not you. Okay. Gunpowder thaumium, vanilla wheat. What I actually want is this. I think. I'm actually not sure what exactly this is. Bundles, connection settings. I think that's Ender IO, which is gonna be interesting. Yeah, like I said, I actually don't have a pickaxe, and I kind of forgot all my emergency picks back at home, which they don't really do too much good there. The good news is, I think we might actually have gabbro at the bottom of this area. Like, not the second layer, but the third. So, if that's the case, that's gonna be good. Reason why I say that is because I have seen a few fissures, lava pockets, stuff like that, hot water springs, and it looks like gabbro. I can't break it and pick it up and see if it is gabbro because I don't have a pick, but it looks like it, so that's good. So while I wait for morning, so far we've had a pretty productive run. We've got some new Douglas fir saplings, which we did not have before, which is always awesome. Douglas fir looks good, and just as importantly, it's very good for charcoal. I think willow is thought to be better for the most part, but I also think I'm going off of old data for that. So, yeah. I also got some cranberries, which is pretty good timing because I was a fair bit low on food. I've been surviving on seaweed recently, which is fine until you are no longer near the sea. Some days, TerraFirmaCraft is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, just look at this. This looks cool. At least I think it does. Okay, we have claystone, which not gonna really bother with, I don't think. Yeah. But, oh man, this just looks cool. Now, I did hear a... Yep, there's the bear. I'd rather not play with the bear. The bear wanted to play with me, I'm sure, but I don't want to. Do we have... We might have enough bridging materials to just get across. Hopefully. And I hope Environmind doesn't bite me in the butt, too. You are going to be a pain in the butt, aren't you? Oh, that actually made me jump a little bit. Okay, I think if we just do this, you'll be able to get a little bit further out anyways. We're going to have to get a actual, like, hideaway from this bear. So I don't think we're going to bother connecting to the land. Okay. I'm glad I didn't just drop these off somewhere. Because when I was doing some smelting, I was definitely pretty tempted. Fairly glad I didn't. Can't say I think having wood has ever helped me this much. I mean, it obviously has, but, well, yeah. So, a while ago, I actually talked about wanting to do something like, hi. Come on. Come at me again, I guess. Oh, this is kind of nerve-wracking, honestly. Still don't have any string. Okay, I think what I'm gonna have to do is just let the bear kill himself. Well, alrighty then. Okay, I want to do this as safely as I can, though. Just in case I couldn't make that. I don't know why I thought I wouldn't be able to make it, but I was worried. I'm not sure why. Okay, moving on. But yeah, oh my gosh, this is just beautiful. Like, I don't know why I like this so much. I just do. This is torture. This is absolute pure torture. Ah, here we go. Now, some of you may be wondering, hey Zeth, how are you going to get that copper out? Don't you need a pickaxe? And you're right. Pickaxe is the best way to get ore out of the ground. And some of you are probably thinking, ha, those people who don't think Zeth could get that ore out of the ground, they don't watch Etho. Well, hopefully there's a few of you in the third group who laugh at both of those. Because when Etho showed his subscribers that you can just beat ore straight out of the ground with your bare hands. The devs saw that too and didn't really appreciate that. So they nerfed it. Now, why on earth did I just get a hammer? It is because to get the ore out of the ground, you need a hammer. It takes a long while and you only get nuggets. However, when the alternative is to scrounge around and hope you run into a deposit, you gotta admit, this is better. I could have sworn I just saw some in the hills over there. But no. It takes as long as breaking it with your hand, and you only get a nugget. But again, when the alternative is not getting any ore whatsoever, it's not too bad. Here we are. Actually managed to get all of the ore that I needed to without having to do too many more, well, that kind of stuff. Let's toss all this in the junk pile. Let's unseal this. Do we have any? Nah, no vessels that I should be using or that I need to clear out or anything. Got our 10 ore in there. Now, another thing, of course, we're going to need is going to be one of those lovely things called clay. Woo. Another hungry node. If you've never played with Thaumcraft, or if you haven't played with Thaumcraft being evil, careful with these. They will more than happily pull you in and, well, kill you. One other thing that I find kind of fun with the hammer, if you break logs with it, you get sticks. Which, I mean, generally you don't need sticks. In all honesty, I can't like think of any times where this is really useful. But it's kind of fun anyway. And it is useful occasionally because when you're out in the wilderness and all you've got is like a stone hammer, I mean, the alternative is I go around breaking leaves for an hour. Instead, I can just knock down a tree and any sticks that I need I can get from here. However, it doesn't actually knock down the entire tree, so if you break the bottom block, it doesn't, knock it all down. Sadly. Alright, let's settle this for certain, whether or not this is Gabbro. It really looks like it. Okay, taking a look. It is. It is definitely Gabbro. This means that it is at the bottom of the earth, which sucks, but it's still here. And it's the first Gabbro that I am absolutely certain of where it is and all that stuff, which is good. It's good to actually know where it is. So I've come up with a really bad idea. You see down there how we have hot springs, and around us we have Gabbro? Well, that means at the bottom of this hot spring is going to be more Gabbro. I'm not going to use those vessels. Let's do something stupid. Let's do something very stupid. One thing we are going to need is air right there. There. It doesn't help that I actually am, well, lacking any type of weapon, so if we actually run into an enemy, this is not going to be in our favor. It will very, very quickly go bad. beyond that, should be fun. Definitely hoping we'll actually be able to get into an actual cave too. Because ultimately that's what I'd really like. Just a cave to explore with you guys. Huh. It's interesting that the water's doing this. It's definitely weird. I've got a mod which does affect water, and it's supposed to do stuff like that. I didn't expect it to look, nope, nope, not yet. Didn't expect it to look like, well, this. It's definitely interesting. It's probably not entirely sure what to do with hot springs water, basically. If I had to guess, that's what I'm pretty sure is going to be causing that. Hope you guys can see this too. This is, again, absolutely awful idea. I do not recommend this at all. Doesn't mean it's not fun, though. Yep. I guess getting out's gonna be the real fun part, though. Actually, let's do that. Okay. And you can take these back. Well, we've made it down to Y level 19, so in theory, we should be in the Gabbro. And also, in theory, we should be able to find something eventually. Well, you can say I have ADHD or something like that, but I'm tired of digging a hole again. Guess we're going to go back to the previous plan of just wandering around until we actually find some surface Gabbro. It should be a fine plan. I am having one of those what the heck is this moments that I love about TerraFirmaCraft. I know this is a modded ore, but I don't know what this is. You know what? That's one of the awesome stuff about mod packs. Like, the ad. Okay, it looks kind of like normal Galeno does, but it's orange. Red-orange. You know what? It's basalt rock, apparently. No. Nope. Serpentine. Okay. What are you? You go into aluminum. Okay. That, I think this is from, what would it be? Some mod. From the TerraFirma, or TechnoFirma pack, or Tech Nude. I think that's where this would be coming from. Because aluminum, by default, is not, of course, in TerraFirmaCraft, which it's actually kind of fun when you look at the history of ores and stuff like that. If you go back 500 years, less than 500 really, but 500 you can guarantee it. Aluminum was actually worth a ridiculous amount because it was actually rarer than gold. At least it was in less circulation than gold. I want to say the original Washington Monument was capped with aluminum because of that. I mean, when I say the original Washington Monument, I'm not certain if they actually replaced it. Like, not the entire monument, but the aluminum cap that was on it. Not sure anymore. Ooh, white cedar. Now, this is a wood that I found. It felt like towards the end of last season, but it is a very beautiful wood. Let's take a look at cedar. See that? Cedar. What I like about it is it's this purest white. It is the lightest wood that I've ever seen in TerraFirmaCraft. And the thing that's nice about that is that it contrasts so beautifully. So it's pretty nice that we found this. I want to see if we can't get like at least 5 saplings, I'm thinking. Really like to not have to come out this far again. Ever. Although I will have to because spoilers. I really need to disable those guys again. So first thing, so you know it's a big deal when I throw away a perfectly good book. Let's toss, I don't know. Let's toss something in there. We found rich platinum. I'm a little happy about that. In vanilla, platinum doesn't have too much use, but in this mod pack, a little bit more. Yeah, can I get an ingot? There we go. Of course, we've got all the anvil recipes, all that stuff. We got the oil lamps, which are nice and important, but we also need, well, I mean, I don't have thermal expansion, so Enderium doesn't really seem like it's too important. Why did I need this? I remember platinum was actually useful for something. If it wasn't useful for something yet, it will be soon. Not sure what it'll be useful for, but it will be. This is another nice area. We're still in the rock salt. But, yeah. You know what? Best part about this area? I bet they have winter here. Ooh, that's maple, I think. Kill you. And are you maple? Oh, beautiful, beautiful maple. I've seen weirder. So, yeah. This is from a mod which allows me to do a lot of stuff with world generation. I haven't disabled the default stuff yet. So we get stuff like this. And seeing as it's floating, it's a lot of fun. And if you guys are getting low amounts of frames there, so was I. This is kinda surreal, actually. I'm in a gigantic schist area. And it's like, you know, this area feels really familiar. I actually found it again. I found this area. I did not expect to. Yeah. If you've been, just smashing through the episodes, you probably recognize the area. This is our original home, where I was going to set up for the season, and then changed my mind about. I wonder if I left any little presents for myself. Let's get some light. Got a spindle, some cobble, schist, dirt, spruce, shell, dirt. This is really weird. I honestly did not expect to be back here ever. Yet, here we are. Wow. A lot of schist. Cool. Actually need that. There. Well, let's switch those. Get rid of the smaller stack first. But seriously, this is just weird. Well, before we call the episode, for one, we're under siege. I still need to do some stuff. One thing I'm definitely going to have to do here is probably going to have a little blackout there. Just for old time's sakes, right? Okay, but before we call the episode off, I wanted to do something with you guys. Dusty Book is the way you get randomized books for whatever mod it is. Yeah, the book mod. Okay. Right there. Maybe. Yes, that is in fact right there. Oh my, that was a lot more damage than I intended to take. Ow. Ow. Anyways, before I die and have to call the episode back at home, you right click with these and you get a randomized book. And I got Deja Vu, which I feel like I've seen that before. Anyways, I'm going to call the episode here, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.